Ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
We can start in another 2 minutes, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
By 6 2, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Okay. So before that, I will check, sir, whether I can able to share this.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure. Please.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
sir, I'm clicking the share audio button,
Okay.
but it is not. I can't able to share the screen. So I'm choosing the entire screen option. Okay, okay. Now I go. But I can't able to share screen share. Okay. So whether the screen is visible?
Ma'am, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, you're using your laptop to share the data?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, in the center, next to the video
Hmm.
icon, there will be the sharing screen icon, ma'am. Can you just try with
Okay, sir.
that?
Okay, sir. I will try. And now my screen is visible, sir.
Not yet, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am. It's visible.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, ma'am. So can we start, ma'am?
Okay, sir.
A very good evening to one and all present here. So today, the second day of our faculty development program on the topic ChatGPT and AI tools for academicians. So today we have our esteemed guest, Dr. Helen from SRM Institute of Science and Technology. So she has a lot of achievements with respect to having Best Paper Award, and she has an Elite Award for privacy and security in social media networking, and a lot more awards and achievements, followed by multiple journal publications in various reputed journals. So she is a PhD in information technology, and and has completed her doctorate in the year of 2017. So it's an honor to have you on this place, ma'am. Thank you for accepting our invitation and coming over here. So with this, without any further ado, I'll pass over to the session to yourself. We are overlooking to what you can share with us and whatever knowledge we can gain from you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, good evening to every participants. Now I'm sharing my screen. So I hope the screen is visible to you.
Yes, ma'am.
So in today's session, we are going to discuss about how we are going to integrating the AI tools in. So nowadays, the AI have transformed the academician to conduct the research as well as in the academic activity to discover the new knowledge to the students. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the different type of AI tools, how they are going to helpful for our academic activities as well as our research activities. So what are the tools we are going to discuss in the today's session is the first tool is how we can use the AI tool for the citation generation. Then we are going to discuss about the plagiarism detection tools. Then we are going to discuss about the grammar and writing style assistance. Then we are going to discuss the major part of the automated grading system with the AI tool. And we are going to discuss about the content generation too. So, what are the benefits of the AI tool using the AI tool in our academic activities? The first most main feature is the time saving. So, in my point of view, the AI is not going to replace our teaching activity, but it is going to help us to enhance our academic activity. So, the first point is it helps us to save our time. So, in the second point of view, is it helps us to enhance the research capability. So, the plenty of AI tools is available to perform our research activity. So, this tool help us to enhance and give more idea about our research activity, and these tools help us to discover the new papers for us also. The
Excuse
third
me,
most
ma'am.
important yes, sir.
Ma'am, your page is not changing, ma'am. Can you just check on it?
Okay, okay, sir.
When you're sharing, can you just give share with
I'm
full screen?
in. Yes, sir. Again, it is screen only. So now the screen is visible, sir. Benefits
Yes.
of AI too.
Yes, ma'am. Please carry
Yes.
on.
So the yes, sir. The major benefit is it helps us to save our time. It helps us to enhance our research capability, and it helps us to streamline our workflow. So as academician, when we are going to select the AI tool, we have to keep the following points in our mind. So the first one is whether the tool is compatible with our research workflow and goals. So plenty of tools is available in the market. So when we are choosing the word tool, we have to be very careful what type of tool we are using, whether it is very useful for us, how it is going to relate to our research. So this is the first thing. Then you have to keep in mind about our data privacy and security. The third one is whether the tool is very user friendly for us. If it is a user friendly, then only we can able to use it a very efficient manner. So we have to keep that in our mind when we are choosing the tool. So now we are going to discuss about the different type of tool. The first tool, I think it is a well-known tool for you. The first one is a ChatGPT. So nowadays, students, research scholars, faculty, every people we are using the ChatGPT to get the content. So this chat GPT not only we are using for the academic purpose. So when the programmer's point of view, whenever we are writing a code, we are having any queries on it, we just put it in the chat GPT. It will give a clear explanation for your point. So whatever the formula, equation, derivation, whatever the doubts we are having, we just put it in the chat GPT. It will give the clear information about for us. So now I'm sharing the screen about with the chat GPT. So now whether the screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So for example, So why I'm explaining this chat GPT screen is this can be used by the both all kind of people, not only the computer science people, all the department people. You can rely on the chat GPT to get your content. For example, I want to know about the machine learning concept means you just type introduction to machine learning. So it will give the detailed information about the machine learning. So when you are searching the content, you should be give the relevant keyword to the chat GPT. Then only it will give the relevant information for you. So like that, you can able to get the content from the chat GPT. Sometimes not only for the academic purpose. For example, when you want to write any letter, for example, you want to apply the any medical leave means you can give the instruction also to the chat GPT. For example, I'm going to write a letter for medical leave fever. So in within a fraction of time, it will be give the content for you. So we just fill our details and the content will be there. You can use it. Anyhow, it is the artificial intelligence enabled machine. So our manual work is need. So don't does like that. You copy and use it. You go through the content one time. Whether it is well and good, then you can use it. So this is the one of the demerits of the AI tools. So don't trust AI tools just like that. Whatever the content you are getting from the chat GPT, you verify it one time before delivering to the concerned person. So this is a one of the AI tool which is going to create a content for us. So what is the second content generating tool is I'm going to discuss about the copy AI. So it is another AI generating content tool. So whenever you are going to use any kind of AI tool, first you sign up with that account, then you log in with your account to get the content. So now I'm going to log in with the copy AI. So I hope the screen is visible to you. For example, if you want to go for the any marketing class, for example, you want to want the content related to the financial management. So you just give the concern topic. For example, introduction to financial management. So it will give the related content to you. So it is working on it. It will take a minute to give the content for you. So whatever the notes you are preparing for your students, you can get the content from this AI generating tool also. So same thing. So if you want to do any research related activity, means you can also search with this content generating tool. So it will take a minute to give content. Okay, still it is loading. Anyhow, it will be generating the content for us. So this next tool we are going to discuss about this tool is exclusively for the research purpose. We can use this tool. So those who are doing your research, you can use this tool. This is a very efficient tool to get the literature review for us. So the name of the tool is consensus. So I'm just going with that. So I hope the screen is visible to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. For example, I'm going to give a research topic CNN for medical imaging. Research paper or literature survey. So depends upon your question, you can able to get your answer. So see here. So related to my topic, I am getting the result for it. So for example, I'm going with the first content. You just double click the event. It will be the give the detailed abstract about your paper. At the same time, you no need to go with the entire line. It will give the summary content of your abstract also. So by reading this four line, we can able to understand the paper what they are trying to say. So the same time, you can if you want to cite the paper for your research work means they automatically give the cite. You just click it. So whatever the styling format you want for your paper, you just click it and copy this text and you can use it. So if you want to go with the full paper means you just click this full text. You can able to get the full detailed information about this paper. See here. So you can also download it and later use. You can use this paper. So here one snapshot will be there. So this is also give the summary report for you. So this is a computer science related paper. So there is a no population and sample size. That's why it's showing not applicable. So here they are saying what method they are using. What is the outcome of this paper? Like that we can get the detailed information about this paper. So at the same time we are getting in which journal it is published. What is the Q2 level? Everything we can able to get the information from this paper. So this is a one of the most well popular tool we can use for the citation. I hope it is clear everyone. So some other tools is also there. The another tool is called Research Rabbit. So it is an innovative tool for the citation-based literature mapping tool. So here is also you can get the literature review for your research work, which helps you to get the more relevant content for you. So this is another tool. You can also try this. So another research tool will be called as a connected papers. So it will be helpful for the researchers and applied scientists people. They can also get a lot of paper from this in this IAA tool. So it also gives detailed information about the paper as well as we can able to get the summary content of this paper. So this helps the time for the researchers so they can able to go with a n number of papers to get a clear cut idea about their research. So the next tool, content generating tool is called as a Gamma tool. So this is for the academician. So when you want to go for the class, you have to prepare the PPT for the class. So it will take some time. So with this application, we can able to create the PPT within a fraction of second. So I'm sharing the site. Okay. So I hope this is visible. So as usual, whatever the AI tool you have to create an account on it. So once you created an account, you can log in for it. So this is application for the Gamma tool, which helps us to create a PPT for us. Not only the PPT, we can also create the document as well as we can also able to create the web content using this application. So what is the procedure is, the first button is there, create new AI. So what is the thing is just I'm clicking this, it will ask you whether I want to generate any AI content for you. You just click that content. So it will ask you whether you want the presentation or whether you want the document model content or whether you want the web page. So now I'm going for the presentation. So here you have to type the topic what you want. For example, I'm going to type the content looping concept, looping concept in Java. So you put your related topic. So it will give the outline for your content. So introduction, purpose, for loop, syntax, example, then break and continue statement, next is subtitle, and then next is subtitle with the conclusion. So it is a short index about your presentation. If you are not satisfied with this content means you click to try again. If you are okay with that content, you just click the continue and you can close it. So it started to generating the content. So once you got this preview page, you click the button, continue button. So it's preparing the content for you. See here. So till it is generating the content for us. So it is one of the well efficient tool. So within a fraction of second, it will give the content for us. If you want to edit any content there, means it is also possible. Okay, so once the content is generated process is over, I will explain you how to re-edit the content.
Ma'am, am I audible, ma'am? Helen, ma'am? Ma'am, there is a break from your side, ma'am. The audio is not clear. Ma'am, I'm unable to hear you, ma'am.
Now my yes sir,
Sorry, ma'am.
whether my voice is
Ma'am, break ஆகி தான் மேம் கேக்குது கிளியரா இல்ல.
oh
You can switch off your video, ma'am. Not necessary. Maybe that will boost the signal.
okay. So now I'm sharing the screen, sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
Now
It's
my voice
clear.
is audible.
Yes, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So I think I stopped this place. So we are discussing now about the Gamma app. So it is one of the tool which helps us to generate the PPT for our content. So I already told we can able to edit the content whichever generating by this tool. So for example, if you want to include any image means you just click the add image button. So it will ask whether I want. So it will ask what type of image you relevant to your content. So if you want to create any table means that is also possible. So like that you can able to generate the PPT for your lectures. So once you created your lecture, you want to share your PPT with your classmates means there is an option share button is there. So if you click this share button means it will ask. So if you click this export button means you can able to download the content in the PDF format. Sir, whether my voice is audible? Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
whether my voice is audible?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am. It's loud and clear. Please
Yes.
continue.
Okay. Okay. So once your PPT is over, if you want to share it with your class students, means that is also possible. The share icon will be there. So in the share icon, you can invite others or share publicly, or you can use the option export. So this will ask whether you want to download your PPT in the PDF format or in the PowerPoint format. So whatever the format you want, you can download it. So one more thing, once your PPT is completed successfully means through which login you logged into this application to the concerned login also you can able to get your PPT. Or from here itself you want to present, I mean you just click this present button, you can able to present the screen with your students. So definitely this will save our time for us. You no need to spend the much of time to prepare the PPT for your class. So see here, your presentation is finished. Like that, I'm getting a message. So you can share it, whatever the format you want, you can share it. So you want to customize this means you can place your cursor and whatever the module you want to include, you can include. Whatever the component you want to exclude, you can also exclude. So if you are not satisfied with this theme means the theme option is there. You can also edit the theme as per your wish. You can able to add it. So lot of suggestion will be given for us. So whatever the theme you are selecting, you just click it, and if you press done means you can able to change your appearance of it. I hope this tool is very useful for us academician people. You can able to use this and you can explore the interactive PPT with your classmates. So one more thing, so this is a AI generating tool. For example, if you want to have your own content means you can also go with the new from blank. So empty screen will be there. Here you can type and here you can prepare your PPT, whatever the content you want. So you click the plus symbol and you can add the slides for you. So here also you can use this AI tool. For example, I'm going to type this Java looping here. I want the relevant image for this means here the image icon will be there. So you just click the image. So it will ask whether you want to upload from any URL mean also you can add it, or if whether you want to generate the any images with the help of AI mean you just click it. So you give your suggestion and if you click the generate button means it will be generate for you. So one point you have to note, when you are logging with this Gamma account, so it will give 400 credit points for you. So for each presentation, the credit point will be removed from our account. So once the 400 credit point is over means you can invite your friends to this application. You can earn some credit point to prepare the PPT for it. Otherwise, you can go for the upgrade version. So they are charging minimal amount for monthly basis. If you want, you can go for it. So if you are having the entire PP with you, you want to do some AI content there means you can also use the import button to import your content to explore this Gamma tool for you. So I hope this is very clear for you. We can go with this next tool. So now so these are the some tools I want to present you for the content generation. So as a teacher's point of view, you can use the Gamma tool to create a PPT for you. So as a researcher's point of view, you can use the connected papers, research rabbit, consensus, or some tools which helps you to write the research article. So as well as the copy AI, ChatGPT helps you to create a content for you, both in the research purpose as well as in the academic point of view. You can use this tool to create a content for you. So now we are going to discuss about the next tool that is called as a plagiarism detection tool. So the Turnitin is one of the software which is used by most of the universities to detect the plagiarism. So nowadays the Turnitin softwares incorporate the detection of the AA content also. I think you are all well aware about this. So, for example, whenever you are generating any content, for example, I'm having one screenshot here. So, this content I generated with the help of this chat GPT. So once I check this plagiarism content in my Turnitin application, I think in the blue color component you can able to check whether it is 100%. So this kind of software is nowadays using by all the university to detect whether the researcher is using the AI tool for their content. So this will detect what are the content we taken from the AI. So entire component I took from the chat GPT. That's why I'm getting the 100%. So like that, this is the one of the software which helps us to detect the content from the AI. So one plenty of software is there. The one more software is called as a copy leak. Okay, I'm sharing that copy leak website. So copy leak. So this site also helps us to detect the AI content generated too. Okay, so I'm logging with this account. So just now we generated some content with the chat GPT. I'm just going to copy that content from the chat GPT. So the verification is going on. So this is also a tool which is accurately predicting whether the person is using the chat GPT. Okay, so it's showing some login issues here. But anyhow, you try with this. So it will also say how much percentage of AI content written, how much percentage will be written by the human beings. Like that, you can able to get the in-depth information about your content. Okay, you try with this tool, copy leak. Okay. So the next tool is called as a Conquer. So what is the tool is? This tool helps us to for the automatic grading option. Okay, so when we are going for the grading, so nowadays we are using the Google Map, Google form also for the automatic grading. Anyhow, in that Google form, as a manually we have to create a question, we have to set the answer key for everything. So to automate the process, we can go for the next tool that is called the Conquer. So I'm just going with that site. So I'm sharing that screen. So I'm logging with that application. Okay, so this is an application. So whatever the topic you want to give the MCQ, you just type your MCQ here. So for example, I'm going to give the content Java looping statement. Whatever the subject you are handling, you just give the title to you. This is the first process. Once you enter with the title, you just click the next button. So in this next phase, it will ask some basic questions to us. So whether you want the multiple choice question, mixed format, or read and respond, or filling the blank like that, it will ask. So whatever the format you want, you just select it. And how many number of questions you want to give for your students. So like that also you can select it. For example, I'm going to put 5 questions. So in what level of you are going to grade? So it will having the questions level from kindergarten to university higher education level. So depends upon your thing you selected. I'm going to give it as a higher education level. So the language, if you are handling this French, something else means you can go for the concerned language. So I'm going with the English. So once you gave the basic settings, then you have to go for this generate button. So first you have to enter your topic. Then you have to customize what is the question you want, what format, what type of question you want, like all the basic component you have to give. Once you satisfied, once you filled, you customize your question settings means, then you click the button called generate. Now the questions will be generated for you. So 4 questions already generated. So all 5 questions are generated for us. So if you want to customize this question, if you want to re-edit the question means, that is also possible. You just place your cursor and you can re-edit your content. So the same time you will get the questions along with the concern answer also. Question 2 answer, question 3 answer, question 4 answer. So if you are having any doubt on this answer, so whether it will be correct or not, like that, any confusion you are having means, here you are having one link, that is validate the answer with the Google search. So if you click this means, it will give the clear explanation about the question and then concern answer also. Okay, so if the question is anything wrong means, you can also change the answer also. So if you want to see the preview, you just click the preview button. So in the audio format, you want to listen the question, your students has to listen like this and they have to answer immediately, that is also possible. So once they click, they can go for the next. So this is a preview stage. So like that, you preview it and you can circulate the question to your students. So this is a one way. So you just click the share button, you can able to share in the different way. So whether you want to share in the embedded link format, or whether you want to share it in the QR code, the QR code will be generated using the QR code also. You can share your question, or you can print the question. And if you want to, so whether it will automatically contain the print question sheet as well as the answer sheet. So if you click the print question sheet means, it will come like this. So if you want to keep the hard copy for your exam means, that is also possible. So the question will become like this. You can go with your print module. Okay. So I don't want to go with the print. So answer key also you can check. So see, for the question 1, answer D. So this also you can able to take the print. Okay. No, I want to share it within the Google Drive format means, that is also possible. You click the share button. The third option, form, will be there. So you just click this form. It will be generate a quiz for you. So this form automatically take you to your Gmail. So what Gmail account you used to log in, so the same account you will take to that application. So if you open the quiz means, it will come in the Google form. See, everything came automatically. So when we are generating the question, that time we have to put the title, so on, so everything we have to put. No, so you see here, the title will came, the name of the student will become. If you want to include register number, roll number, something else means, as usual you click the add question and include it. See, all the question is coming. Sir, whether my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible, ma'am.
Yes, it's Google Form screens visible, no? Yes. So like that, you can able to create the question for it. So you can send your students, you can able to collect their answer sheet. So either you can mail it or whatever it is. So you can see the preview. So I'm just copying it. So just if you are sharing with your students, it will be look like this. So name of your student. So you just, your students answering like this, randomly I'm picking the answer. So okay, so they are submitting it. So then when they clicking the view score button, so they can able to get their score immediately. At the same time, if they write question, they will get the right answer. So if there is any wrong question, this means they will give the explanation also. If you what is the correct answer, like that, it will be give the suggestion also. So the students are getting the grade. Once they submitted the application, they can able to get their result also. So it will save a plenty of time for us. You no need to sit behind and you no need to search for the question. You no need to type each and everything. You just put the whatever the topic you want, you put just it in this application. It will generate the quiz for you. How many number of quiz you want, you put it and you can go for it. So once you generated like this, in the response, I hope you know about it. So in the response sheet, you can able to see what is the student name, what is the point, like that. So if you link with this in your Excel sheet means, so automatically this Excel sheet will be created in your drive. You can check it. So what time, what is the mark, what is the name of the student, what answer they chose. Like that, it will give the detailed description for you. For any submission you want to save it means, you can preserve the student marks like this. So clear? Okay. So this is one of the tool which helps us to generate the quiz automatically, and we can able to grade it automatically. So the next tool is called as a EC grader. Sorry, essay grader. So when you are giving the essay type question to your students means, that time it is very time consuming for us to reach each and every line to evaluate your students. So such a time we can go with the next tool called, that is called essay grader. So I'm just opening that link. So you log in with it. So here you want to create a class for your login means, you can also create it. So the classes will be there. So you create a class. So what is your class name? For example, BCom, MCom, whatever your class name. For example, MBA. You just create your class. How many students in your class? You just put it. If you want to give any description about your class means, you can give it. So you create a class for it. So see here, the class will be created with the 20 students. Okay. So now we are going to give any assignments to you, or whether your people uploaded any assignments to you means, you can evaluate your class. For example, MBA student class, the name of the student is Ramesh. For example, you have to say whether it is a single file or plain text. So depends upon their submission, you can put it. So grading scale, letter system means, it will give the scale with the A, B, Z format. In the point means, you can get this in 1, 2, 3 up to 4.5 points. You can able to get it. So you set this basic settings. Then whether, for example, I'm getting some answer sheet. Okay, so introduction to artificial intelligence. So I'm just opening. It is a PDF file. It contains the information about the introduction to artificial intelligence. Okay, so now you just click the button grade essay. Okay, so I done a mistake. I didn't specify what is this essay name. So I'm giving the essay name as a machine learning. Choosing the content. See, so once you give your class name, everything you uploaded mean, you will your essay will be successfully added in the grading queue. Like that, we will get a message on it. So you go to the essay menu. So this is the just now we gave this essay. You just click that. So it will give the feedback about your content. So overall, out of code structure, 3 point out of 5 points. Error handling 2 to 5. Output 3 to 2. So like that, it will be evaluate based on this criteria. So overall grade for this essay is the AA gave is the essay grade is B grade. So as a faculty, we no need to trust on this. This tool is available. So anyhow, whatever the content is given by the student, we have to go through it. But in some scenario, it will be helpful for us. We can check whether they give the B grade, whether the students is coming under this category. Like that, we have to go for one manual checking. So without checking, we can't able to circulate the grade to the students. So we have to keep that also in our mind. So one thing, so this grading when the students is giving the printed format of the PDF that only evaluated in this essay grading app. If there is any handwritten materials there in the printed format means it can't able to evaluate it. So at the same time, you can able to summarize the content for it. Okay. So any file, so same if you are any review papers you are having or any content given by the student, you want to get the summarized content means you can also choose that file and can get the summarized content for it. So at the same time, this essay grad apps helps us to create our own rubrics also. So default rubrics also there. If you want to create the your own rubrics means that is also possible for it. So for example, what type of for example, what is your rubric name? You can put it. So what is your grading criteria? So different types of grading criteria is there. So you can put your own grading criteria and pointing scale. So content clarity and explanation like that. You can put the grading criteria and you can use this grading scale to point out your content. So this is a tool which helps us to grade your essay type questions. So the conclusion of this session is so the AI tools helps a large in a large point of view in the academic as well as in our research work. So it is one of the invaluable asset for the academician and the research people. So these tools give a wide variety of benefit for us to automate our routine process and which helps us to save our time a lot. So anyhow, whatever the content is generating by the human, but generated by the AI, we have to go a manual check on it. So don't trust on that AI generated content. So we have to go through the content before executing that. So then only it will be work out for us. So if you are having any queries, you can ask on it. So
Yes, ma'am.
any queries from participants
Yeah,
side, sir?
ma'am. I'm waiting for their queries on YouTube. Let them share and I'll follow up with the questions, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am.
Yes,
My
sir.
perspective. So there are multiple number of AI applications, and everything has, let's say, a trial pass like for 1 month, or like yesterday, Gokila ma'am was talking about QuizBot, where we can take
Yes.
around first 50 questions for free. So when we
Yes.
have multiple number of AIs like this, how many can we pay and take it up, ma'am? Or is there
They
any?
no, sir. For every AI tool, they will give only trial version for us.
Okay,
So we, if we are satisfied with that, depends upon when we have to pay and get it. So they won't give. If they give everything is free means we don't know about the value of it. No, that's why they are charging for it. So plenty of people are working to bring out that AI. So a lot of algorithm and mechanism is working behind that. So
Okay.
all version will become in the paid version only.
Ma'am,
So some
one participant has asked that for you there was some crashing in logging into Conquer app, right, ma'am? So can you just try it once again because they're asking, can you
okay,
please explain how to log in Conquer?
okay. So I'm just sharing the screen one more time.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Please. So obviously all of these AI applications are paid, right, ma'am?
Yes,
So first we have a small tutorial followed by we have to pay.
we have to pay. So we can log in with different email IDs to get the free version.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sharing this thing. This screen is visible,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, ma'am. It's visible, please, ma'am.
Yes. So yeah, I already created it. So just I'm clicking the login button and log in it.
Okay.
So I'm continuing with the Google. What is the reason is if you continue with the Google means then only you can able to share the form format. Otherwise it won't enable for you. So that's why I'm doing this. So I think now you got the screen.
Yeah, ma'am.
So for example, whatever the content you want, you can put it. For example, I'm going to put Java conditional statements. So depends upon your subject, you give your content. So you just click the next button. So in the second stage, you can customize your question setting levels. So what type of question you want? You want multiple choice question, filling the blanks, or read and respond. What type of question you want? You select it. How many number of questions you want? You can go. So this trial version, you can able to get only 20 questions. So if you want to get more
Okay.
number of questions, means you have to go for the paid version. So for example, now I'm going to give 10 questions. So you can choose your level. So if they are the school teachers means they can go from the first grade, second grade. So up to higher education, you can able to set the question level. So depends upon your level, the question will be generated from AI. So I'm going with the higher education. So as usual, I'm going with the language English. So then the generated button will be there. You just click this generate button. So the now the question will be generated for us.
So this we can print
Uh,
and give it to students in hard copy or
yes,
share it
yes,
through
yes.
Google Form.
Either you can go with the Google form or you can give the hard copy also. So now the 10 question is generated for us. Okay. So it will giving the questions along with the answer also. So I already told don't trust on AI. So it is an artificial intelligence. So as a faculty, we have to check whether the question followed by the answer is correct before circulating to the students. So the link is also automatically given by this app. You just click the validate answer with Google. So it will say they execute the if block if condition. So we are cross checking whether the answer is given by the application. So once you're satisfied with your answer means you can go for it. No, you are if this answer is not correct, you want to change it means you can also change your answer. Okay, so you can also edit your question as well as you can also edit your answer. Okay, so at the same time you can also give the feedback to the students. If they choose the correct question means you are getting the message. If the feedback is answer is incorrect means, so what is the correct answer? That like that you can also give the explanation for your students. So like that 10 question is generated for us. So everything is we are getting along with the questions and answers. So this is the preview stage. You can also cross verify it one more time. So next button if you click means, so you have to give the answer and you have to go for the next. So once you're satisfied with the question and the answer means you exit from your preview. So now next stage we have to share the question to our students. So go with the share button. There are four different options available to share. Okay. So one is embed. So you just copy the link and share with your students. That is a one way. The second way is you can also generate a QR code. So using this QR code also the student can able to get the answer. The next method is print. So if you want to give the printed format question in your classroom means that is also possible. So you just to go with the share. I'm again showing this. Share, print. It will ask whether you want to print the question sheet or answer sheet. So we are going with the question sheet. See, the question sheet will be come in this format. Okay, so it will be in the PDF format. You can save it if you want for the later use means you can also save it, and you can go for the printed material. So if you want to circulate the answer key to the other faculties means you can print with the answer sheet also. So question followed by the answer sheet will be there. That also you can able to take the printout. Okay. No, I want to keep my students record in my drive like that. If you are feeling means you can share it as in the form format. Easily. So the question number 10 is having duplicated answer. So if you want to change this content means that also you can change. Okay. So some error is there. That's why it's giving alert to us. You can also change it and you can also that's why I'm saying don't trust it just like that. You review one time. So now I'm going to open this Google form in my drive. So see here, title of your MCQ, it will automatically get there. So we didn't type the name in when we are generating the question. That time we didn't type any name column. So it automatically create the name column for us. Additionally, you want to get the roll number, department, year, something else mean you go with the add question. Okay, you click this add question, the box will be open. You can add it. Okay. Okay. So the next one is all the questions will become for us. So here no answer will be there. So this is the thing we are going to circulate our. See here, questions followed by answer. So you circulate this. Once the student submitted the answer means it will be give the result for like that. So just like that, I'm clicking the button. So how many things you just click it. I'm clicking the submit button. So it is asking what is your name. So again, I'm submitting this. So the response is submitted. The student just click the view score. They can able to get the score of it. So what is if the question is correct means it is saying feedback well done. If anything is wrong means sorry that what is the correct answer. Like that it will be give the explanation to the student also. So in the same sheet you want to preserve your student mark means you just come to your Google form. In the settings you click the settings. So in this response, just now one students only enter the question. That's why we are getting one response. You click the button link to sheets. So this will ask create a new sheet. Whatever the title you want for your spreadsheet, you give it. Or as it is the default heading you want means you leave it and you just click the create button. So the spreadsheet will be created for you. So this gives the detailed description about the what time the student entered the mark, what is the score, what is the name of the student, what is the answer for the each and every question like that. You can able to get the detailed report of your student. So okay, like that you can be able to collect your student score. So within a fraction of second, we generate the question. We are changing it as a form. We are circulating to the student, and we are getting the result from the students. So clear? Any
Yes,
doubt on
ma'am.
it?
So the next question that we have is a faculty has put up, ma'am.
Hmm.
Once one of my student came up to me with a review paper
Okay.
and written by himself. He didn't do citation in the entire paper. Is there any way we could generate citation for that paper using AI? So the question is,
Uh,
can AI support in creating citations?
So just now I told one of the tool is conscientious and a research rabbit. So you just collect the content based on your research topic from the tool, and you try if it is relevant to your topic to cite means you can get the link from the consent citation to your paper.
Okay, so we can use Research Rabbit for that, right, ma'am?
Yes, research rabbit is there.
Yeah. So another question is, so when the answers are provided in typed format, AI can support. Is there any way AI can support written format answers? So when
Most
a
of this
written paper is being scanned and uploaded,
so if so that tool is there. What is the drawback is the algorithm will be read based on the keyword. So whatever
okay,
the keyword we fixed through this algorithm, that only evaluated by the AI. So that we can't able to say the student will be stick on only these keywords. So that's why it is not very effective.
okay. And next question is how to apply AI in service organization.
In service organization, or if, for example, if you want to create any blog, so that time you can able to use this AI. So AI crush content curation is there. So that so some tools are there for the content curation. So any content you want to create it for your business related activity means you create it using that same content, you can able to share it in the social media sites also. So you just google it, curation tool. So
Okay,
even in the chat gpt also you can able to use this. So plenty of tool is there for it. So you just use that tool and you can share your content curation to your social media related to your business activities.
okay, ma'am. The next question is using that essay grader AI.
Mm.
So, in
Mm.
what aspect will it evaluate the content?
Rubrics. So in this essay grader, the default rubrics is there. So that's why I told. If you want to change your evaluation method, you can create your own rubrics and you can evaluate your paper. So I'm showing that. See here there is a custom rubric is there. So by default, so you want to create your own rubrics and you can evaluate your paper. For example, so this is the rubrics I created for my Java programming assignment. So based on the code structure, I gave the grading criteria 5 grading point. So how the error will be handled, like any error is there means how they are handling based on that. So whether they got the output means what is the grading. So like that you can set your own rubric metrics and you can evaluate your scale. So by default, this essay grader is using the default rubrics. You can also customize this rubric and you can go for your essay grading.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I think this is the last question.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Okay, we have two more questions, ma'am. I'll
Yes.
finish the easier one first. Another one is, I think you
Oh,
need to show it hands-on. The
okay, sir.
first question is
Mm.
uh, from Saravanan sir, ma'am. Wonderful session we had. Where we have to know about the various AI tools and its usages, ma'am. Is there any website which has the cumulative about all AI tools, its features and usages all in one place?
You can go with the chat GPT, sir.
Okay.
For example, automatic grading. I'm sharing the chat GPT screen.
Yeah, ma'am.
Automatic grading AI tools. So you just put it means you can get the plenty of tools. So NLP, machine rubric based assignment. Sometimes I already told it won't give the content relevant to us. So you can change the keyword and you can search it. So here you can able to get all the things. So all the content generated application you can able to get it. So see here, GradeScope is a one of the LMS, similar to LMS it is looking. So from there also you can able to get the automatic grading application, everything you can use from there also. Crowdmark, so these and all working like a LMS management. Here you can able to maintain the student details, as well as you can able to uh, create a question. So what we done in our quiz tool, the same thing you can also do in that grade score and all. So many of the people, colleges, they are using the grade score LMS, incorporating the AI tools to bring out the automatic grading system, as well as to maintain the students' activities, as well as they are generating the content through that application also. So Gamma is one of the application we discussed about the website PPT creation. Here it's also you can search it. So create a PPT for AI automated grading system tools. So it will be discover the plenty of tool for us.
Okay, ma'am. So the next question is, ma'am, how can we generate the numerical type questions through this tool?
So numerical
Like
means for
math papers, or we
mathematics.
can say finance, or we can say
Okay, you just I already told this is not only for the computer application. So you can also use whatever, for example, any statistics.
yeah, ma'am. Can you just show
So
me an example?
statistics. Okay, I'm just sharing this on screen. So calculus. So whatever the subtopic is they are having, they just put it. I'm just putting calculus. So for the higher education level, so whatever the customization you want to do, you do. For example, I'm going to put 5 questions. Click generate. So what is your subject? What is your subtopic for your subject? You just put that content. See here. So I think maths teacher can able to see this question and answer. So like that you can create for your own subjects. Economics, financial management, cost accounting, financial accounting, whatever the subject subtopic you are having, you just put it and you can use it.
Ma'am, and I have one final question for you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is there any tools like Chat PDF to ask questions from PDF? Because number of papers per day is limited in it.
Yes, sir. So what is the question?
Yes, ma'am. So the question is that, ma'am, can you ask questions from PDF? Can you generate questions using PDF notes or something like that?
So you want to, if you are having your content in the PDF format, you want to get the questions as well as in the. So you can
Yes.
also use the summary content is there. So research rabbit, something like that is there. No. So in that tool, if you upload the paper means. So you can able to get the text summarization of your content. So instead of reading the 20 lines pages, you can get the short description about the concern paper. So in the consensus and all, we are getting the full paper. So I want to understand what are the key points noted in the thing. It will give the summary report of our paper. So these and all PDF format only, full text. When I'm going for it, it contains the full text. But in this tool, I can whatever the key points I want, I can get it. So what is the outcome of the paper? What methods they are using to derive this paper? Like that, they can able to get the detailed report on it.
Okay, ma'am. I think that's it with the questions, ma'am. Uh,
Okay, sir.
it was a pretty nice session to learn about a lot of softwares, ma'am, especially about the Conquer app and CopyLeaks app. Yeah, obviously about copy.ai, ChatGPT that we are already using. I have heard about a lot of new apps and AIs. Thank you for your time and your informative and wonderful session, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
And there are a lot of participants who are looking forward for a hands-on session. a session where we can practice in a physical format. So we will look forward after this event, and we'll try to make it happen very soon, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Okay. So thank you, sir. Thank you for the participants also.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very happy to conduct this event. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So for the participants, once this session ends, I'll be just like yesterday. I'll be sharing a screen which has the feedback link. Those who are unable to view, or those who are unable to copy from it, please look at the YouTube's description. The link is also posted there, and the link is open now. It will be open for the next half an hour for you to mark your attendance and your feedback. Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Thank you
And
so much.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, participants. Thank you so much.